Hey, Michael, let me let me jump in here real quick. Just as a quick update. Last episode, we made a real big stink about whether or not the whole EBITDA thing was real or not, like whether or not the whole Panini and what they showed. I'm just going to go ahead and put it out there. We were incorrect. There is an EBITDA out there that they were showing to one group that was different than the other one. I
think it was projected EBITDA.
Dude, please watch.
I'm just kidding. I don't care.
Dude, just...
As I said last time, I didn't read the article and I don't care. Yeah. That's why I thought you were speaking as a man who had read the article. I was like, oh, you know that there is.
Well, that's the thing. The fact that Paul was saying that he didn't think that was correct. And
he's in the freaking article.
And I was like, oh, okay, well, maybe I'm wrong. Because I did go over it and I hit the bullet points. I was like, no, I remembered seeing that there was an EBITDA being shown, like actual official documents.
No one knows.
Essentially what all that means is like they were showing official books as being one thing to some people and then a different thing to another group of people.
A different set of books.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it is. Papa Gio's
all
here.
His buddies
He's the one who's going to get
laundering with their lake houses.
What's the problem?
So that's why Papa Gio's here. Hey, Papa Gio, let me ask you: Is that wrong?
I wonder if Panini would hire him.
I don't think so.
Is that wrong?
Only
to show
if you get arrested.
Yeah. Okay. Only if you're arrested. So, anyways, that's a quick update on last week's story about the whole Panini showing different books thing. So, all right. There you go, Mike. Go ahead.
Your next update: me and Zach are now friends again.
Oh, really?
Yeah. A nice frank phone call. Both got some stuff off our chest. We're buddies. Haven't heard a peep since, so you might hate us.
I want to know that you had a great weekend with the family, the Gibson family at your home.
It was fun.
You were happy with that?
Yeah, it's like everything else. You people make a mess and eat all my food and then leave, so it's fine. You show up late.
We eat all your food? I believe that's our food. We pay for it.
Well, you guys covered your portion of the pizza.
We paid for our food.
You covered your portion of the pizza. Of course, drinks, appetizers, salads, desserts, that's all on me.
The man who brags about how much money he makes could
I have money?
afford
I have money? I don't spend on you
fools. A few people over for a pizza dinner.
He used to come over with Russ and eat everything in the house.
Oh,
drop a deuce and then both leave.
me and Russ would go there every other weekend. Walk in together, clean house, and then leave.
That was it. Yeah. Good seeing you.
Had 21
Papa
people at the house.
Please come to every episode.
Speaking of crapping, Theo, first dump in the toilet last night of his own volition, right before you got there.
He bribed him, though. It doesn't count.
No, this time we didn't. He's like, I gotta go poo. Ran to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Took his pants off. He jumped up, took a dump in the toilet.
Did it? Wow.
Yep. He's still pooping his pants occasionally.
Well,
he is not peeing his pants. Yeah, he doesn't poop as much as you do.
Wait till he starts shrinking.
God, no.
Oh, Lord. We've gone off the rails.
Gioseffi.
We've gone off the rails. 2 different poop stories in a matter of 2 minutes.
Can I hit the channel thing? Rebecca said I have to hit this early.
Yeah.
Is that okay? So really quick, the Jesse and Mike official channels have launched.
Yes.
Jesse's is Hobby Nonsense is the official title, right?
Yeah, Hobby Nonsense.
Hobby Nonsense. If you were following Sports Cards Nonsense, where we were both breaking together, you are following Hobby Nonsense.
Yep.
That channel moved. There is now a Sports Cards Nonsense channel that has 20 followers. Even if you used to break with me and Eddie, you have to go back to Sports Cards Nonsense and follow it again.
Yes.
And I say it's important to do it this week. We're giving away, I said 7,500. It's going to be closer to $10,000 worth of giveaways this week, starting Wednesday, Thursday. We have Cosmic Baseball Wednesday, Topps Chrome Basketball Thursday. We're going to do full cases at $1. We're going to give away boxes of both products. We're going to give away autographed baseballs, There's literally a mountain of crap we're giving away to promote the new channel. Like, hey, come back and follow us.
There you go. Perfect.
So yeah, Fanatics Live, Sports Cards Nonsense, and Hobby Nonsense. Those are now the 2 channels.
When you get notifications like you normally do for like Galaxy, if you were to hop in there for this week, I'll just let you know if you're looking. I'm just going to put something up like, hey, guys, just so you know, sports, if you're looking for that stuff, go over there, follow that one.
That's called an olive branch.
Well,
so this is
why
new.
would I need
something new, right?
Branch?
So basically
the SCN channel is kind of new for everybody else, even though they're used to breaking on it, but they won't know to follow it because they won't get a push notification. That's why we're making the push.
Congratulations, boys.
No, it's good. I mean, it just kind of helps with the books and everything.
It's also our last podcast together. Everybody,
is this true?
People have been asking that. It's like, so the podcast is still good. I was like, it has nothing to do with the podcast.
No. I will tell you that Galaxy is still going on Tuesday and any other day. So last week, over 2 days, 35 hours of breaking across 2 days. It was a problem. I swear to you, on Saturday. So Friday night, I did another. Over 72 hours, I got 9 hours of sleep. And I realized...
I don't know how your heart is
realized on Saturday that I get very emotional. Like, well, granted, I was going to that memorial. I could not stop crying the rest. I watched a commercial later in that day. Literal tear came out of my eyeball.
There's just no balance with your life.
It was
That's
a real weird thing.
You go from being a slug to being like a workaholic.
You look like one of the guys from Zombieland, Woody Harrelson movie.
Look like one of the guys from Atlantic City.
Oh, you mean like one of the dead people? Is that what you mean?
That's fair.
I did trim my beard, though. I think that looks... Did you notice?
Nope.
No.
Okay, cool.
Look great, though.
All right.
Dynamite.
Moving on.
Did you know that Mahomes got hurt? I don't know if you heard about that.
Yeah,
That's a thing.
3 big injuries. The 3 injuries happened within like 40 minutes of themselves yesterday.
Wait, Micah Parsons...
Mahomes pops his ACL. Micah Parsons busted his ACL. And Devontae Adams
pulled
a hamstring. Yeah, they said...
He already had a hamstring issue.
Yeah.
He aggravated it.
Hamstring stinks.
He might have
linger.
He might have tore it.
If he tore it, he's not going to come back at all. So hopefully he's back, because I think the Rams are going to win the Super Bowl. But
do you think now that we are in a world where not only is Mahomes injured, but they weren't having the best season?
They're out of it now, anyways.
Yeah, correct.
Are we looking at a scenario where you could actually buy Mahomes at a reasonable price?
If there's ever a chance to, it's now. His pricing's been down the last year or so anyways.
That's kind of what I was thinking.
And now he's going to miss, obviously, the missing the playoffs, so going to the offseason. So, yeah. And here's the other crazy thing. To put in perspective, do you know Brady also tore his ACL in his 9th season? So it was the same exact thing. They had both been to 5 Super Bowls. They had both won 3.
Oh, wow.
Oh, is that true?
That was the 08 season, and they went 11-5 and didn't make the playoffs.
Matt Castle.
Oh, wow.
That's not true, though. Brady only been to 4. He didn't go to the 5th to 11. Anyways, almost very identical resumes, wins and losses and all that stuff. So here's the proving ground now. Brady then went on to have 4 Super Bowl wins after this injury. Came back, set every record. So, like, the comparisons are fine, and Mahomes is an all-time great already. Like, I don't care. But he's also going to be, like, 33 into next year, something like that. Now I want to see what he does.
Yeah.
You're coming off a major injury. That's a mobile quarterback. Brady can't run to save his life anyways. So, like, an ACL meant nothing. It means a lot to Mahomes.
Yeah.
Like, I want to see what he does. He's also probably going to lose Travis Kelce in the offseason.
I was going to say, isn't he?
There's a lot changing there.
He already said I'm coming back better than ever. He's already made
Mahomes?
a comment. Yeah, he's going to be determined.
And I said I'm going to score 8 points tomorrow in basketball. Like, what do we do?
Still need to help. Kelsey's gone.
You need help, and he has to get back healthy. And again, a mobile guy with an ACL at that age is not just a bounce back automatically. So I'll be very curious.
You said 8 points? Is 8 points on it?
We played a 7.
7
We
points.
run games to 7.
Oh.
So every now and again, I'll go 7 for 7. 8's.
Wow. Okay. That's pretty...
I know people don't believe me. I ball.
No.
Although
I'm
my
just
knee's
more
been
shocked
plaguing
that
me.
only 7 points.
In one game. Playing to 7, score 7. I mean, you scored every point.
Sure. No.
To put in perspective, you couldn't score a point in an hour and a half of that.
So if you don't score 7, you can just say the knee's acting up?
My knee's hurting me. That's why I haven't played the last week.
Is that so there's no 3-pointers or
1s and
2-pointers?
2s. You play 1s and 2s
2
to 7.
I see.
What's the 2s?
3 points. Instead of playing 2s and 3s, play 1s and 2s.
Okay. I feel you. I was looking over Mahomes' pricing.
It's been very stagnant, right?
Well, actually,
talk to me, Goose.
If you look at the last month, you notice over a month you've got his 2017 Prism Silver PSA 10 down
3,500. What are they doing now? 6,000.
Last sold was 4,300.
Okay.
But that is down 16% on the month. 2017 Optic PSA 10 down 20% of the month.
So those are going to keep dropping. That's what I mean. They're already down. And the historic highs, by the way, that Prism 10 was selling 10 to 12 grand
Wouldn't you
during
just
COVID.
wait to buy then?
I would wait till the offseason, yeah.
At this point, yeah, I would think he'd go down.
But you got to be
more.
before there's like he's already back to rehabbing. Because as soon as we hear that in a few months, it's like, this guy's coming back next year.
Sure.
There'll be some excitement. So like February.
And I think I'm sure you could find so the 2017 Optic, what is the
Hollow?
The Hollow is the more expensive one. The base one is only down. So the one I quoted as being down 20% is the one that's last sold at 2,800. That's the Hollow.
Hollow, okay.
The base one is selling for
more than that. $1,000?
About 1,000 as of right now, but it's down about 8%. I would honestly imagine that one you're going to see a lot more wiggle room on because there's about 5,000 of those versus like the Hollow.
800?
There's only 800.
Yeah. Is it
yeah, I know. That was stupid, but yeah. And then the Silver, Prism Silver has 1,000 of them. So honestly, of all of those that we just mentioned, look for the ones that have more pop. You're probably going to see more of a drop because people know that, if I don't sell it at this low price, someone else will. So I might as well go ahead and get mine. And then once you see one, it's just a domino effect.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, it's weird with him, and he's obviously an all-time like he's a top 5 guy if he never plays again. But it doesn't mean pricing is different. Like we're very here and now.
Yeah,
like, look at what people are doing for Bo Nix this morning. Even You know what's amazing?
I wanted to look up his
That was
pricing.
his best game yesterday.
Oh, yeah. So best game and biggest game. Like, that's the best team they've played. Here's what's wild, though. All year, it has been, well, Drake Maye is unbelievable. It's going to win MVP.
Yeah.
Bo Nix has been very good, but he's kind of the game manager, according to his stats. Game manager still winning games, but has like a number 2 defense in the league. Then yesterday, he goes off for over 300 yards, 4 touchdowns, and was elite passing against a great defense.
Yeah.
Today, the narrative was, hey, did you know Bo is like the amount of guys buying on Facebook and Instagram today, because that's the comparison now. It's like, hey, do you know Bo sells for 40% less than Drake? And they're going to go in as the number 1 seed.
Oh.
And they have a better team.
Yeah.
He's not as prolific a passer as Drake. The stats are very different, but they're 12-2. And they're probably winning the number 1 seed, which is huge. You get
they
the bye.
got a couple game lead on New England.
Yeah, they got a game and they have the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
That's all. And New England's got a tough schedule left. Like, it's not next week. They could easily lose at Baltimore.
Yeah.
So
I wonder if is there just a regular Prism out for 2024 for Bo Nix?
it's just not in the card ladder.
Well, I mean, I'm looking at the sales history. I'm just trying to find one that's sold recently, and
They're like $50. His PSA
really?
10 Prisms are like $40-$50.
Oh, it's in order of price, not for date sold. Okay, so that's coming up.
So that's
there.
when you start looking, though. It's like, so let's say his ceiling is Drake Maye pricing.
Wait, what price did you think it was?
They were 50 before. What are they now?
Last sold today,
Yeah.
68. It's already on the move.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, again, and that's the other thing. Like this year especially, Mahomes is not in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. Josh Allen's going to go in as a wild card, probably. Like,
I hope so.
yeah, you don't want to go to Buffalo and play them. Oh. He's never won a road playoff game, someone said. I don't know if that's true.
I just want them to make the playoffs, the Pats. I'm not convinced of anything.
Well, and here's the tough thing, too. So, like, the 2 seed will play the 7. 3 will play the 6. Like, right now, the matchup, it would be the Texans come to New England.
That ain't good.
No, Texans have an awesome defense. You don't want to play it. And then the Bills would go to Jacksonville. I'd take Buffalo in that all day. And the Chargers would be at Pittsburgh.
This is Buffalo. This is their year.
I think so.
If they're going to win, they got to win it this year.
Yeah, yesterday was I mean, and they only play half a game of football. That's what's insane. They play half a freaking game, and they do that. So, yeah, we'll see. But
if it wasn't for Stafford, he'd win the MVP again.
Yeah, Stafford's going to win it now. He's got that locked, I think. But
at this point, like, Stafford's got pretty good odds of obviously going to the Super Bowl if they make
do you have the MVP odds?
He's number 1 there, too.
So I was actually about to pull those up.
So to put in perspective, when we recorded on Thursday, Stafford was minus 180. Drake Maye was plus 220.
That's a big difference.
So it's a 400-point difference. That's pretty close, though.
Huge.
Watch what it is. Watch
right.
what it is now, though.
So let's see.
I'm going to say
a few different ones.
I'm going to say Stafford is minus 350.
Let's see.
So his odds have doubled. I was on DraftKings.
I would say not quite 350. You're very close. Across the average was probably be about negative 280.
Okay, so doubled though.
That's a big thing.
Some are negative 300.
Is Drake Maye second still?
Drake Maye is still second.
What's he, plus 500 now?
Plus 400.
Yeah, he was plus 100, plus 200.
One bad game changes everything.
Yeah, and you only got 3 games left.
Drake Maye and Josh Allen are very close. Yep. And then it's run away after. I mean, it's
one of those three
gap.
at this point.
Yeah.
Which is wild. It's not Bo Nix, but you have one of the best defenses. Actually, they were number 1 in a lot of categories after yesterday. So,
okay.
Yeah, there's some weird buying opportunities. It's tough this year because I don't know who's going to win. Like Josh Allen, you could tell me he runs the table and this is his year. Or you could say, hey, you know what? They go into Jacksonville and he craps on himself like he's done in the past and gets beat.
They get one tough game. Who they go? Philly go to there? Some good team goes there.
What are the Eagles looking like right now? Because I'm just trying to think.
They're winning. They played really well yesterday. They're winning games. They're 9-4.
Nice
yeah, they got the division locked up.
Yeah. Well, Dallas lost. I think it's official now.
Yeah, I don't know if it's official, but they're going to win it.
I just don't know if they're going to do anything in the playoffs.
To have a team that hasn't been in the Super Bowl in the last few years.
Well,
like
a bunch of
you
new
already
teams.
got one at least.
Baltimore's not guaranteed to get in.
Well, and obviously the Chiefs aren't going. So,
right, so Mahomes is out. Lamar might be out.
But at this point, it would be really.
Burrow's out.
I mean, the fact that you could have a Bears in the Super Bowl.
The Bears are the 2nd seed right now in the West.
They said it was his best game.
I mean, NFC.
Caleb Williams' best game.
Caleb Williams was
NFC
great.
North, Bears are number 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2nd in the conference.
Oh,
number
I'm
2
sorry,
seed
yeah.
behind the Rams. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's a wide open year. That's why if you want to get weird and take a shot on a quarterback, who do you think is going to outperform what they have to do?
There's no favorite this year.
That's what I mean. The Rams are the favorites, but not by much. But it's not just, hey, pick a guy to win a playoff game. Josh Allen has to win at least the AFC Championship to have anything affect his pricing. Whereas Trevor Lawrence could win a wild card game and it will affect his pricing. He played great yesterday, but he's also horrible at times.
Yeah, he's inconsistent.
Like, that's the weird thing. The Bills have lost to some dog crap teams, and they go into New England and win after being down 21-0.
Every team's done that, though.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy is Bryce Young could actually be in the playoffs.
But they laid an egg yesterday. They lost to New Orleans again.
Yep.
Yeah, but the thing is that they're just that division is terrible.
It's unpredictable.
Yeah, they're both 7-7. They're tied with Tampa in record. Tampa has the tiebreaker.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I mean. Everybody keeps like, who do I buy? Who do I buy? Who do you think is going to make a run? Or
they play Tampa twice.
But that's what I
two
think.
more times.
I think there's a lot of opportunity right now as far as
Just
like
risk.
upside potential.
Very risky.
Well, there's risk, but I mean, at the same time, before Bryce, like say it was Bryce Young that got to the playoffs, and what if he won a game? I'm just saying, like right now, if you bought him, I don't think he's going to sink much if they lose because he's not up very much. But there is a lot of upside potential if they do win. That's what I'm saying. Like as of right now, if you go out and start buying guys that you are taking a chance on, obviously, but I don't think there's a lot of downside risk compared to the upside.
I think there is, though, when you think of Bryce Young. Because, for example, let's say with Bryce Young right now, number one, the offseason's coming. That's inevitable. Everybody will drop in the offseason. Mm-hmm. They're also not even in the playoffs. So if you bought him today and they missed the playoffs, which they're not in right now, and they got to play Tampa twice, you're probably 20, 30% down.
So let's see. So Bryce Young, let's just do over the last year kind of pricing where he's at. So
as of 20%?
As of a year ago, there was he was averaging somewhere around like, call it between $20 and $30 for a PSA 10 2023.
Just a base Prism 10.
Prism.
Okay.
So as of right now, his last card sold $27. So, I mean, he's already in the rate, like, because he had a nice little drop off. Granted, the lowest sales were back in November. I think there was one for like $12 or something.
He's just an average quarterback.
But that's what I mean, though. Like that guy, a guy where you're going to pay like $25 or something. I mean, if he got to the playoffs, imagine that thing going easily to $50.
In that scenario, though, they missed the playoffs and the offseason happens. He's back down to $12.
I mean, if he here, hang on, let me clarify. If you bought right now, he is already low. Granted, he has had a lower point, but if he is a chance to go to the playoffs, I don't know if he drops all the way back down to 12. I think the only reason he dropped that low is because they had maybe a slower start on the season and then started picking up a little bit. I think he would obviously come down a little bit, but I don't think he's going down to $15, $12. I think he might go down 20, maybe a little below. I'm just saying, as far as like, I don't think there's a lot of downside risk for the upside potential on guys like that. But again, you have to kind of analyze each one to see where are you in the scheme of his sell, like his last sold versus maybe like a year ago this time when it was the offseason, when we were like mid-season. Because I think if you bought him now, this time next year, it'd probably be a probably similar price if he didn't do anything at all.
If you bought him now and then 6 months when we start again, about the same price.
A year from now. A year from now.
Season. Maybe, yeah. Again, the other part, though, like that sounds good on paper. The other thing you got to add in, though, is, okay, so let's say they make the playoffs. They're going to go in as the 4 seed. That's a lock. The winner of the South will be the 4 seed. Right. Mm-hmm. So you're hosting Seattle?
That's over.
Like, that's like a...
And they're going to make them look bad, too.
That's my fear. Like, then you go in Seattle, you get beat at home 41-3.
Yeah.
That's when his stuff's like, oh, it's $12. And then also, the other thing is, then the newness is gone. It's like, oh, now we're going to year 4 next year. I don't know. Like Darnold was $10 again before he had this resurgence. That's what it makes. I mean, it's not huge downside because it's a $25 card, but I'm also like, realistically, what are the chances of them even making the playoffs, and then him looking good against a team like Seattle?
Plus, he doesn't have a great team.
So take
there's other players. I think
take him off the table.
To me,
I mean, if you want to look at somebody else, Bucks quarterback. Any thoughts?
Baker.
Yeah, same thing. It's tough. Baker
They're up and down too.
I mean, obviously, Kirk Cousins for the Falcons isn't going to do it. If they were to somehow, I don't think they have a chance.
No, they're limited. They're 5-9. Yeah, they're terrible.
Okay, so then,
like Baker's another one though. So it's the same situation. If they go in, probably hosting Seattle.
They just lost to Atlanta,
and they just got beat at home to Atlanta.
That was a bad loss.
It's tough. That's why it's like I think you got to 2 things: whose pricing has not really spiked. And then who do you think could win a game in the playoffs?
Yeah, you need a team.
Well, that's why I thought that Bryce Young was a good example because he hasn't really spiked. And but again, I get your point because you don't think they would win.
You have to find a guy that's on a good team.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I would almost leave.
Because the quarterback ain't going to carry it by itself.
Yeah, that's.
Except for Josh Allen. That's about it.
What about, all right, so going through, is there any team that you think does have like they're in a division where they're not going to necessarily win the Super Bowl, but they'll make it to the playoffs. that maybe you win a game or two? Is there anybody like that sticks out in your head?
Like Herbert. I mean, if Herbert wins a playoff game, people are going to overreact.
That's a good guess.
Like, and as of right now, they're playing at Pittsburgh.
Trevor Lawrence. You mentioned.
I like Trevor. The problem is how it's again record.
What's his price now? Is he up?
I'll look.
Yeah, I mean, so I looked at 2 of his cards this morning. His
The
PSA
thing is,
10.
he looks like that one game, and then he doesn't look like.
He
the
looks like
next
crap.
one.
Yeah, so like his PSA 10 Prism and his PSA 10. What was the other one I
Trevor
looked at?
Lawrence is low.
Yeah, they're really low. But that's
His last sold is less than Bryce Young.
Yeah, but they're like 10 and 4.
10 and 4. But again, right now, the 3 seed plays a 6. Buffalo's going into Jacksonville. Yeah. I don't feel confident about that. That's what I mean. The matchups start to get tough.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. That's why even like CJ.
I would say Jordan Love, but
I like Jordan Love. I mean,
Parsons is gone. I think that.
Yeah, as of right now, like they first round, so they would play in Chicago, which I think they beat Chicago in Chicago earlier this year.
No, they're playing in Chicago this.
They play them
Saturday night.
Okay, so like that, and maybe you win the division. Like Jordan Love, though, I think there's upside there.
They switched from 2 to 7.
Yeah, just because of that loss.
Yep.
What is Caleb Williams pricing doing?
Caleb Williams finally starting to trend up a little bit.
I know.
Another guy that's up and down. Who's not up and down?
Caleb Williams.
Drake Maye was pretty consistent all year, other than yesterday.
And Drake Maye was good. Like his numbers were fine yesterday. Didn't he have 300 yards yesterday?
No, he had his worst quarterback rating.
But he had 2 rushing touchdowns.
2 rushing touchdowns.
Yeah, I mean, he still played well.
Second half, he did nothing.
Yeah.
Caleb Williams
They
is
had
actually
3 first downs the whole second half.
pretty
unbelievable.
Decently.
He should. They're 10 and 4. Like the team's playing awesome. And Caleb's had some games where you're like, oh, this guy's a top 5 talent in 3 years.
He played good yesterday.
Yeah.
But I mean, here's the thing. All right. So he's playing well, right?
Mm-hmm.
He is up. Let's see. So his last sold was $79.99 for his Prism PSA 10.
Okay.
Just the base. That card right now is over the last year, because I mean, granted, last year was his rookie year, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
It's come way down, I'm sure.
Yeah, he had sales at like 189.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. So
Because he was
he had a
number one
number of
pick,
sales
right?
around there, but it's gone nowhere but down until about November.
Yeah.
He was hitting lows of 40, 35, I think was the very lowest, but mainly around 40. And now he's back up to 80 at this moment.
Because the team's winning.
Yeah.
It's not just him.
Sure.
It's all tied together.
Yeah, but I mean, like, the fact is, if they're winning and he's not performing terribly, I mean, guys are still probably going to buy, thinking that if they win, his pricing's going to go up.
Yep. Yeah, and it
tied
has.
together.
Like you said, it bottomed out 40, 45. He's done what Drake Maye has done, though. Like his Prism pricing, Drake bottomed out about 40, 45 bucks. Now they're doing like 60, 70 bucks.
Okay.
As they should. Like Caleb's just risky. And even Caleb, like I think he's good. He's 3,100 yards. He's 12th in the league. 21 touchdowns is 14. He's tied for 10th with interceptions, and he has the 19th best QBR.
Yeah, he's average.
Yeah, like I look at him, I'm kind of like he's an average QB, but if they keep winning, it's not going to... That's the other thing, though, too. Like we say that. I was about to say if they keep winning, it won't matter. Mm-hmm. Well, it will. Jalen Hurts won the Super Bowl last year. His pricing did almost nothing. Look how cheap Jalen Hurts is, and he won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
He won the MVP, but the whole team was great.
Yeah, the defense could have won MVP. Yeah. Beat the crap out. So that's why it's weird. It's like you have to win, but you have to be the main factor as to why you're winning almost, you know?
That's Josh.
And there also has to be I feel like there has to be some kind of not just like the main factor, but something that shows off that you're the main factor. Like whether that's news reporting, commercials.
All you have to do is watch
something.
the game. Like when you watch yesterday's game with Josh.
You watch Josh,
second half, it just he won that game.
Best player on the planet in the second half. Like when he does that, you're like,
the eye test.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it gets weird. So
Papa Gio, who is going to the Super Bowl at this very moment?
Give me a minute to think about
it. No, you take all the time.
Well, he's taking his time, which is great for the podcast. We like down there. Bo Nix, 3,200 yards, 9th. Touchdowns, he's tied for 5th with 23. But he has 9 interceptions. QBR 59, he's 14th in the league. Mm-hmm. He's another guy. Like, in general, Bo Nix has been a pretty... Like, that's why his people are like, oh, the Broncos are 12-2. Why isn't Bo Nix outselling Drake Maye? I think most people look at it like, oh, most games he's been pretty good.
Yeah.
Yesterday, he was elite. That's a different story. You see that again with a Bo Nix... That's when people start getting weird. Like, not only is it the best team in football record-wise, he's also an elite passer. Different. Same thing with Caleb. The team's 10-4. They're unbelievable. Right, but if we start seeing what we saw yesterday from him consistently, then it's like you put it both together.
All right, I got an answer.
Ooh,
Rams and who?
Rams, Broncos. But I will say my 2 sleepers are the Texans for sure. If C.J. Stroud could get his crap together.
The Texans.
Yeah.
And I think Jacksonville could be a sleeper.
Oh, really?
They're playing.
Really?
They're playing really good. But I'd say Houston's defense can win anywhere.
Yeah, that's what scares me.
But right now, I'd go Rams, Broncos. If Nix keeps playing the way he's playing.
And the defense.
Yeah, they got a great defense.
Yep. All right, let's switch it up.
I think the Rams for sure, though.
I do too. I like the Rams, especially with Devontae. I did want to talk about this breaker thing. We talked about this offline, I think, breakers' accounts being cut. We saw people start to tweet about it. So Barbell Breaks was the first person I saw to tweet, hey, our account just got cut. They let us know we're done. And 2 or 3 comments in there. I went back today that was funny, and I could only find one comment. I forget the guy's name, but originally I thought I saw 3 guys be like, hey, same thing happened to us. We just got cut.
Yeah.
And we've heard from multiple sources now. There are some major cuts happening with breakers losing their allocation accounts.
I've heard this. Do you know if they've all been notified as of now?
I don't know. I do not know.
I didn't know if you'd heard anything
I think
else.
There's more cuts coming.
Why are they losing them?
So that I don't know. So a lot of it I think has to do with your breaker score is what I've heard. Again, I'm going off secondhand on all this now.
Who gives the score?
So like mystery shoppers who work for Fanatics. Hey, what's the pricing of the breaks? What's the atmosphere in the break room? What are shipping times like? What's the offerings? Are you offering a whole bunch of stuff? So that is a huge part of it. The other thing that's weird, though, is at least 2 of the guys I saw comment, and I don't remember if Barbell Breaks was or not, they were breakers on Fanatics Live.
Oh, really?
So that is obviously doesn't just mean you're automatically in.
Yeah.
So here was my dilemma. First and foremost, if you lose account, it sucks. Like, that's brutal. As a breaker, that's like your lifeblood. I think the amount of fraudulent, just fake white knighting in the YouTube community is hilarious. All YouTube creators do is crap on breakers, which is fine. I don't care. I make a bunch of money breaking, so if I got to deal with idiots with a microphone, you guys are ruining the hobby, no problem. Fine. It's an even trade. I'm great. All we do, though, is as a content community, is crap on breaking. Breakers ruin it. Breakers jack up box prices, all this stuff. They get all the loaded boxes. Everything is negative. And now it's like, guys, can you believe this? Fanatics is cutting breakers. Well, I thought you guys all hated breakers. By the way, I don't want to see it happen.
Sure.
But it is funny to me. Like, I thought you guys hated breakers anyways. Now you're coming to our defense? Which is it?
It's a news cycle. It's the next thing that they have something to talk about because it was PSA last week. It's going to be the breakers getting their accounts removed this week. And it'll be just another news thing the next week. My thinking is those channels that are talking about it, I'm sure they want eyes. That's why they talk about it. I don't think that they really care at all that someone's losing their account because at the end of the day, there's probably a decent reason. And if it is because of like their breaker score, that may be like, hey, maybe they weren't getting the packages to people on time. Maybe it has nothing to do. Maybe they were doing just fine. They just couldn't fill breaks. And then that's also not a great thing if you're like getting a few spots sold and then you have to refund because nobody's going in. And if that's the case, maybe it's because your break was dull or you just didn't have the right marketing or promotion. There's a lot of factors that go into it that make me think, yeah, I'm sure there's going to be some guys that are like, dang it, that stinks. I wish it didn't happen to them. But there's going to be other guys where I'm like, you know what? I'm kind of glad.
That's why you have regular customers all the time, pretty much, right?
Yeah, but it's also because we have product. Like the fact that we get the product to break.
And they could just say, well, you're done. You're out of business. Right? Don't they run everything now?
Absolutely. They could tell us you can't break on Fanatics Live. They could tell us we're not giving you product. They could do whatever they want. So, which again is the difficulty of the Fanatics situation. They control everything. So far, we have a pretty good relationship with them. I hope that maintains. But we also go out of our way. Like they call me to do little things here and there. I just do it. Jesse, hey, can you take on this product?
They
Jesse,
remember that.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
For now, they do, which is great. That's why I have no complaints. Like I can't. I mean, now they pull. I'll tell you right now, though, they pull our allocation tomorrow. Emergency pod. Everything bad about Fanatics. Like I'm going nuts. I'll lose my mind. I'm a reasonable person enough to know I'll be unreasonable.
Yes.
But for now, and by the way, that also means we've done some crap. I have $30,000 worth of the autograph memorabilia in the shed because I buy all that under wrap stuff. My community does not like it. I buy it every time it gets offered. I've slowed down some, but that's also part of it. And I don't know any of the situations with these breakers. I don't know any of them enough to call them and ask them. But I also am like, hey, it's pretty clear they are looking for people to toe the line, and you have to dance when they say dance.
Well, I mean,
like that's how business works. And if you don't want to do it,
you wouldn't do it. Nobody would do it if it wasn't worth it. It's worth it at the end of the day, business-wise, because you're making money, and it's like you said, someone gets that taken away.
But it's a give and take.
Yeah, it is a give and take, but it's okay in the grand scheme of things for most people because they know they're going to make up for it.
Correct.
And that's where I land because it's like I've complained about second wave pricing being way too high. Doesn't make sense. What's two things? One, sometimes when that happens, I know for a fact that, yes, I'm going to buy something that I don't really want or need because maybe I've already fulfilled the need of my audience. but I'm going to do it because they want me to do it, so
Stay
I'm going
in good
to.
graces.
But the other thing is, other times,
what's the downside
you work
of that?
with them, like, it's not like they are just robots that do not listen to you at all. Like, I reached out just recently. I said, my last wave pricing was too high. Like, I know it was too high because, like, it's already reselling for much lower than that. What can we do anything about it? They worked with me to get the price down. So overall, the average was lower than that. And it's like, okay, I can make a little on it. But that's what I appreciate, that it's like, okay, yes, everyone views it as it is Topps way or the highway. And at the end of the day, that is absolutely correct.
Sure.
However, they are still willing to be reasonable to a certain degree. And I appreciate that.
Like even me, like without getting into specifics, that Nashville thing that came up last month. I was asked to do something. I probably wasted about 5 hours. And for me, it turned out to be a total waste.
Oh, yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was good for them.
Sure.
And it was not detrimental to anybody. It wasn't a bad situation. It was supposed to be athlete involved, and the athlete ended up flaking out, so I got nothing out of it. Fine. I ended up getting more cases of an extra product down the road because of it.
Yeah.
They make it up another way.
They have.
Exactly.
And again, tomorrow they cut us. I'm going to go, I'll lose my mind. But
maybe
as of
some of these guys losing, maybe they're losing their business because they're not doing a good job.
and maybe they are. It's also totally possible Topps has said, hey, we're just going more to the website with stuff, so we're cutting people.
Could be
I
too.
don't know the reason. So that's why I'm saying I'm not throwing shade at these breakers. I have no clue why.
Yep.
I will say I've been a little irritated with some people lately. Like Leparo. I've known Anthony. You know Anthony, the guy who broke for us for a while.
Yeah, of course.
I've known Anthony for years. And Anthony was the reason I liked Anthony is he came up almost the same time as me.
Mm-hmm.
He's short. Always appreciated that. And we both kind of had to navigate through this thing of like we're not major brands, but we were both hustling doing our thing. And then like lately he's just been out bashing Fanatics about everything. My trouble with it, and it's not a personal thing with Anthony because I've seen other guys do it. A lot of breakers lately. He's just the only one I know enough to say it and not be, insulting the guy. It's like, oh, this is, we knew it was coming. But I also am like, yeah, but if they offered you allocation tomorrow, you would take it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And I don't blame him, by the way. I have taken allocation. But I hear I only picked on him because he has said what a lot of other people are echoing lately of like, all these guys will dance for allocation. Correct. I am at the point in my life, I'm going to be 40 in a few months. I got a 2-year-old kid. I'm taking care of this old guy and his brother and everybody else under the sun.
You talking about me?
No,
this old
there's another guy.
buffoon. I have real
Not nice.
not unwarranted.
Hey.
No, I'm saying I have real life expenses. I want what's best for my family. And if I don't have to do anything I'm morally against, then I'll hustle and sing and dance a little bit. You put on a little tune, Mike, you go out there and do a little toe tapping. I will. And does that mean like if it means I don't get to sit here and say, "Oh, well, I'm not dancing for the man." I'd rather be the one dancing for the man with a bunch of money in my pocket.
Well, getting a big allocation.
Yeah, I honestly, like, and if it became like, hey, you got to do this too and really hype it up, and they got strict, which is why me and Zach had some words. You're not going to shape the message on here like that. This is separate. But if it became, hey, you cannot badmouth, you can't do any of this, maybe I'd rethink my position. Right now, I'm not asked to do anything I don't want to do, and sometimes I got to buy product I might not buy. I'm happy to dance for that. It's worth it for me.
I think the people that are going to have an issue with it are the people that are doing this for either part-time, for fun, whatever it is. But then they go to their corporate jobs, and at that corporate job, they're going to say, hey, we need you to hit these KPIs. We need you to push this product that no one really wants. You're doing the same thing. They're doing the same thing that anybody else is doing, which is you work for somebody unless you have direct allocation of whatever product you're selling from the manufacturer. Say it's like, I don't know. It doesn't matter the point is, if you are pushing or working for somebody else, you have to do what any of us have to do at the end of the day, which is you got to do what the people that are paying the checks end up asking you to do.
Well, if you want to be a breaker and they have the product,
that's what I mean.
You got to do what they want.
The only difference is I think this is more, the people I hear it more from is guys like Anthony, who I feel bad for, by the way, full-time guys. These are not guys who have other professions. This has been their profession for years. And by the way, I say that too. Like, I would love to see him get allocation. He's a good dude. Like, he's been a breaker. We brought him on. That's how much we aligned with his brand. Like, he was breaking with us. There's a lot of guys in the same spot, though, where they had distribution channels for years, and now they don't, and it's because Fanatics is not giving it to them.
Do they give you a reason? Or they just cut you off?
A lot of guys don't. Like, I think him in particular, I'm not trying to talk for him, but he has spoken to them before, and it just hasn't worked out, and I don't know why. Well, other guys probably can't even get past the first interview.
That's what I mean. Like, how many people are like him, if not even more advanced?
There's a lot of guys like that, yeah.
Things like that.
So Fanatics is picking and choosing who they want to break the product.
Of course.
Well, wouldn't you? I mean, like, if
and by the way, like when a new shop opens and it's like a buddy, like this happened 2 weeks ago. Somebody sent me the screenshots. Dude, brand new shop and they have allocation. Well, then I go through the pictures. Ruben is friends with the owner. Yeah, that's how. I'm not sitting here telling you it's 1,000% correct, by the way. In a perfect world, sure, the guy who hustles and has been trying longer would get it. But I also am realistic to the fact that, you're friends with the man?
It's who you know.
Well, then, yeah, you get to...
Absolutely.
Like that's also just part of it.
They're going to cut you more slack.
I mean, but the people who are going to complain about, you're friends with the man, they're also going to be like, well, I went to this seminar where I was talking about how you need to network better and do all that. That's exactly what this is. Like, it's because of network. It's because you knew somebody that helped you get in an account, whatever.
Yeah, we're friends with Big Hat Tim. That's the other thing. There's no secret how we got our account. Tim was friends with everybody under the sun over there. We benefited from knowing somebody.
Absolutely.
That is the only reason SCN has an account.
Everyone does that, by the way.
Yeah, I had applied for years, couldn't get an account. We had the podcast. They have the big face. They didn't care at all. But Tim knew a guy. Now, granted, a lot of those guys are gone now, but Tim, that is the reason me and Jesse get product.
But then it's what you do with the opportunity.
But I mean, it also comes down to, but we wouldn't have kept that if we weren't doing other things that they need, which is selling the product, promoting, doing the things marketing wise that they want to see. It's like,
you think they want to see you dressed as Buzz Lightyear?
I mean, considering the amount of views that video got, I think they do.
A lot of perverts in the world.
But that's what I mean. Like we are all working, unless you are working for yourself completely, we are all working for somebody who's going to have requirements, and we have to live up to that.
That's your sellout segment brought to you by Harry's Razors.
Here's the thing. I just got my Harry's razor, by the way. They just came in the mail. I have not used it.
Those things are expensive, aren't they?
No, they're actually one of the better deals.
Sponsor of the show, so.
Love it.
Well, actually, honestly, it is one of the cheaper ones. So it's like the best deal compared to going out there.
Hey, if you guys are listening, we didn't get the samples in the first place. Why don't you send me one so I can give it to him?
Oh, you had to fill out the thing. We got
Love Harry.
We had to fill something out?
Yeah, there was a thing.
I just got the read sheet.
No, in the read sheet, I think.
Did you get free Harry's?
I'm telling you, the email we got had a link. All you had to do is fill out the link, just put in your information.
You'll do anything for $1.
Everything was
I put in my email address and they sent it to me.
They call him Sellout Gibson,
That's
folks.
what they did.
He is.
Okay.
Sellout Gibson by Harry's.
God.
Shave your face and shave your attitude.
My whole piece of paper would be redacted.
Let me tell you how it goes with him. Fill in your email address. What's email?
Email?
Yeah, and that's where it stops.
How much did you pay in taxes last year?
They bought a TV.
How much did you pay
that was a great conversation. We went to the Social Security office was it 2 years now?
You had me call him.
Yeah, and then we went to the office in person. Remember, we went.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, he's 60. Did you just turn 65?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. I was like, he's 65 and he started drawing Social Security.
Yeah.
We go in there, the guy's like, yeah, see any proof of employment? He's like, nope. The guy's like, no, not like right now, just in the past.
Ever? Nope.
Well, then the lady called me and she goes,
Never
Mr.
paid.
Gioseffi, I have no record of you.
Zero.
I don't even have a record of a birth certificate.
I said, well, I was a bookie for a long time. She goes, yeah, I don't really know what that is.
Talk about amazing though. He still gets a few bucks a month because he was born prior to 1960.
Yeah. She goes, "This is the minimum." I said, "You're going to give me money even though I didn't pay in?"
What?
I love the way you do business.
Yeah, unbelievable.
Most amazing government.
Why do you think
in the
I'm
world.
hawking products so much? Trying to supplement the Social Security over here.
Oh my God!
So I'm paying so much
What
in
a
tax
dream.
too. I got people like this guy draining the system.
Well, I did cash some money for you at the casino.
Okay, take it easy, old man.
What did you say?
It was all fine. It was legal. All up
it was all legal. Good
Yeah,
to know.
I don't
Never
think
got
gift.
my cut on that.
Mike, you didn't give him his cut on that.
The
You mean the-
9,800 came out of my pocket right there.
You mean the free? You mean the free car or the free house?
Mike,
Why does he always bring that stuff up?
Why does he?
Yeah,
do
these
that?
little details:
He
a place to
loves-
live, a
It's
house.
It's water right
He
there.
Spending
loves
money.
to bring up the
Yeah.
things that from the past.
It really hurts though.
I know it
Just
really
'cause
does.
it's over and over.
I'll give you 10 grand right now. Support yourself the rest of your life.
This
I'll take that
episode
trade.
sponsored
I'll
by
take it,
Moby
I'll get back to
Dickies.
Yeah.
Show off the Moby Dick's sweater a little
Dickies,
bit.
not Dicks. Moby
I said
Dickies.
Moby Dickies.
Yeah,
the
that's
first
it.
They
time.
used to
not
show off
moving.
the Moby Dicks merch. It's Moby Dickies, pal.
Yeah, get it right, will you?
Check tape.
I'm the one. So, anyways, I don't.
We should do a
have-
live show over there.
Oh, can we do that? What do they think about
Probably
that?
could.
What's
do
the
it right
best
on the-
thing on the menu over there?
Everything.
Yeah, all the food is
The
excellent.
drunken
seafood-
shrimp, the burger.
Seafood's
everything's
really good. They
Yeah.
fly it all in.
Yeah.
I had
Off
the
the
fish
East- everything's
sandwich. I
East
think last
Coast.
time it was very good.
It's all East Coast cold
East
water.
Coast?
Cold water fish.
You feel like pulling up some pricing real quick? I did want to talk about the products for just a minute.
Oh yeah.
Topps Chrome
Releases.
Basketball, Topps Cosmic Baseball.
It's a big release week.
Massive change in Cosmic this year too. It's an 8-box case, not a 12-box case. Ridiculous. Yeah, like that's going to be a stupid awesome product. Like I was telling, I don't know if I said it before or after we started recording. It's filling faster for us with no followers than most products do with follow. Like that product is just, people are going nuts for
Here's
it.
the thing that people don't. I don't know if this is even a thing on any other breaking platform.
Oh, boy.
On Fanatics Live, this is a plus, and it's also like almost a downside if you do not have your spots listed correctly. when you go on there, people are going and searching. They
the
use
store
the search
feature.
and they
Shows all the
put in
stores.
either the name, because all you have to do is put in like, say,
Mariners.
Red Sox, Cosmic, and it'll pull up every spot, and you can literally just look and see who's got the best pricing, which it's great if you do have decent pricing or you have a big name where people recognize it. If you have high pricing and no one recognizes your name, those breaks, I think, are having a lot more trouble filling. That feature, I think, is very good, but also can be very bad if you are not taking that into consideration. But yeah, that's why I think the fact that there are no followers on that channel, that's why you're still getting sales on there.
Yes. No, I think I actually do. I like the feature though. It helps. I told you, I was like, that's why it's worth having just stuff listed all the time, no matter.
That's what I mean. Yeah.
So Cosmic
That was good, Jesse.
$44.50, $43.50ish on blowout for an 8-box case.
It's also showing is
sold out.
Sold out. Yeah. Let me go. Let me
that means
pull it
they're
up
gonna.
somewhere
That
else.
means they're just gonna jack it up when it comes back.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we're breaking at. We're gonna be 42 to 4,500. I told Eddie though, and we were talking like we're gonna give away like $500 with every case, either free teams for the next case, an autographed baseball, a singles, a box of wax, whatever. We're gonna get weird with those breaks.
So Cosmic box, hobby box on David Adams is $550.
Okay, yeah, so 4,400.
Yeah. So Nick Kurtz, big chase, obviously. I saw this thing that showed it was comparing his price to Paul Skeens last year, as far as like a few of the other cards that have sold.
Apples to apples?
Yeah, like an apples to apples.
Is it time relevant too? Like when those products released and when these did?
So it doesn't give the date.
Okay.
So that's the thing. I couldn't say for sure, but I will say based on
close.
This, there's some predicting. I think this is Suncoast Sports Cards or something. They made this post, which I thought was interesting. They compared the this was the Topps Chrome Update Auto Superfractor. It was a PSA 10, sold for $111,000 for
Skeens. Okay.
This year, the Nick Kurtz, same card, same grade,
half the price,
sold for $86,000.
Oh, it's higher than what I thought.
So
25% off.
About 77% of what the other one did. So they're predicting if you got the
and
Topps
that's high,
update,
by the way.
Oh yeah. I would think
he's
that's a lot higher.
He's closer to 50% on other stuff.
I know
really?
the player. Is he? I don't know anything about him.
Kurtz?
Yeah.
Well, he plays for stupid
Athletics.
Oakland.
Yeah,
for the Athletics.
Is he I don't know.
First baseman. Monster season. Had
Was he
40
a
home
rookie?
Yeah, had 40 home runs as a rookie.
And he's selling for that kind of money?
Because he's won Rookie of the Year unanimous, had a 40 home run
was he
season.
Rookie of the Year, but I
He was
wasn't sure.
unbelievable. The problem. So here's the problem though. Like the Skeens debut patch auto sold for $1 million, but it was bought by Dick's. See,
Exactly.
and here's the issue there.
Yes.
Dick's in Pittsburgh.
Dick's Sporting Goods?
Correct.
Yeah.
So they could show it. Who's buying athletic stuff? You're not in Oakland anymore. You're kind of in Sacramento, but you're moving to Vegas. So I don't think you're going to have a corporate buyer.
Here's the thing. You get a Vegas shop that buys it, though. I mean, like a
But
Vegas.
there's no loyalty there is my point. Pittsburgh is a pirate city. Like they've been there for 150 years.
Yeah.
That's the and the other thing is he's not Skeens.
But here's the thing. I could see Dick's doing it just from like, not from a like loyalty point of view, but from just a corporate point of view.
Because you could buy that card for $250.
I saw on CNBC this morning that they were posting how Dick's specifically has, I think they're calling it like Collector's Corner or something like that. Inside of every store going forward, you will have not only a autograph jersey and hats and all this stuff, but you're going to have cards and all this inside of every store.
So they're diversifying.
So yeah, I mean, that's the thing. If they're doing that in the Pittsburgh store, yes, you could say a lot of it could be because of the fandom, but I also see with the fact that they're creating this whole section in their stores, so maybe they could be doing it for a corporate reason too.
I think if that card hit the market, it probably sells for $250 to $300.
Okay.
Would be my guess. Total guess, by the way. And two guys could go nuts and spend $1 million.
They don't even have a home, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah,
It's just the Athletics.
They were playing in Sacramento, and then they're supposed to move to Vegas. But I don't know when that's happening officially. I was hoping Nashville would get them as an expansion
about
team.
Vegas. Like that kind of money is not. I mean, in Vegas, that kind of money doesn't mean as much outside of Vegas.
Sure.
So yeah, I could see something like that happening. But yeah, I mean, obviously, other than Nick Kurtz, Dylan Cruz, James Wood. There's a few different
Sasaki
chases.
sells through the roof. Like he's a stud. Cam Smith is a monster. He's selling really, really well. Matt Shaw for the Cubs. It's actually a pretty good spread out checklist. The Dodgers are going to be crazy expensive. Otani has 1 billion things in there. Plus Sasaki's the second best selling rookie.
Is Eris the planet? Is this one included in there?
Good question.
I'm looking right now.
By the way, if somebody from Topps is listening, the Brady card doesn't freaking exist.
It doesn't exist.
It's a lie. They do exist. He does exist.
They've got
the M&Ms and Santa Claus. Maybe they stuck with Pluto.
Nice throwback. Yeah. I don't see any list of planets on this one.
Good.
But yeah.
Stupid planet.
I do
They never
love
printed it
Cosmic,
anyway.
though.
So.
Can I change the subject just for one quick question?
Please.
If Tatum comes back this year, would they wait to see how we did, or would the price jump?
No, the second we heard he's coming back, his pricing would jump.
Okay.
Especially if they're relevant like
Has
now.
he come down though?
He's already practicing.
Yeah, he's coming down
He's
quite a
supposed to
bit.
be out the whole year. He's already practicing one-on-one.
And what's wild is the team was supposed to be like a fringe playoff team. They're third in the seeding right
they're
now.
playing good.
And if you got word of him coming back, they would instantly be the favorite to come out of the East.
Well, he wants to. It's whether, I don't know who makes that call.
Yeah. But like I said, if he came back tomorrow and said, hey, he's going to be healthy and he has 2 months to ramp up for the playoffs, in a month or two from now.
They're third, but they're also like one game beside Magic and Raptors. Like, I mean, they're.
But look who's above them too, though, was my point.
Detroit.
Yeah, Knicks and Pistons.
Yeah, and they're missing their best player.
Yeah.
If he came back and, hey, he has a month unlimited minutes before he's really back for the playoffs, they would be the odds-on favorite to come out of the East.
They play Detroit tonight, too.
Yeah. And Detroit's great. I also don't trust anybody on Detroit in the playoffs yet. They've never won. Doesn't mean they can't. They're young. Cade's having a great season. The Thompson kids.
The Knicks are
You know what,
good.
though? This is a perfect segue into the other product that comes out this week.
Topps Chrome Basketball returns.
Boom, bam.
Thank you.
That's going to be expensive.
Thank you.
That pricing went wild. So we have hobby cases and we have Delight cases. No jumbo.
Was that a segue?
Yeah.
You did a segue. You did it.
But I didn't know I was doing it.
Yeah, but doesn't matter. Take the credit.
Yeah, the Mavericks are going to be super expensive. The Spurs are very expensive. The Jazz with Ace Bailey, Edgecombe with the Phillies is expensive. Con with the Hornets. The only good thing about that, the saving grace is you have a bunch of vet guys with autos for the first time ever. Joker, Giannis, all these dudes. The saving grace for the price is it's spread out amongst a bunch. But even with that, we're going to do $1 auctions on teams.
Here's the thing, though. You make the point, like, the saving grace for pricing, though.
For break pricing. Pricing.
I just think, like, comparative to the Prism, which would be the other product, the parallel product, I think you're actually pretty good on pricing if you consider this to be a better class year, which I think a lot of people do.
Why would it be a different class year than Prism?
I'm saying a better class as far as a better class pricing-wise would be not as good if the class was bad. Since this is a better class year, the Prism pricing would have been up, and therefore so would this one. I'm saying comparatively, yes, so long as they have the same Prism class. I mean, the same class.
Your point is if it's a good rookie class, product is more expensive. This is a great rookie class. Yes. Yeah, there we go. See, nice and...
Well, I mean, they said it the first time, but it was okay.
Nobody understood the word salad.
You did.
But I get... well, you kept saying Prism class. And yeah, if you look at Prism last year, where the class stunk, and look at Topps Chrome this year where the class is excellent and it's Topps Chrome returning, it puts it in perspective for sure. My point too, as a breaker though, and for buying teams, it's not like, hey, the Mavericks are going to be $3,000 and there's nothing else, but you're still going to make up $4,000 in pricing with the other 29 teams. It's like, hey, you got a bunch of good teams. It helps with the pricing.
What's
breaks?
Weird, the fact that you didn't get Jumbo. I don't know if I've seen Jumbo priced out on any of the sites like David Adams, Steel City, Blowout. Like,
I sold a ton of it direct.
Well, I'm really curious who did get Jumbo because I know. That's the website. You
think right now, I've not talked to a shop or breaker that got it.
I know guys in the UK got some, but that's the only place that I've heard of. I don't know of anybody else. So yeah.
What are they going to do? They're over there kicking a soccer ball. What do they need Topps Chrome Jumbo basketball for?
I don't know. Well, and the thing is, I don't think basketball is as big over there. So
no, of course it isn't.
Yeah.
Those dudes are just flipping cases. Just pull their accounts and give them to us. That's all those guys are doing is flipping.
I don't think.
Go to the Blarney store and we'll flip the case of Prism and Topps Chrome. That's all they're doing. Run around their little kilts.
Oh, what is that?
Put on your kilt. We'll go to the Frito line.
The boy's talented.
Frito line?
The Frito line, eh?
Is that no? I'm not going to insult any.
Get your knickers. We'll go over there. Put on your little shoes.
I think that's Scottish.
That's the most Scottish Irish amalgamation I've ever heard.
We'll get some haggis.
Breaker's Delight Box.
That's a sheep's stomach.
Oh, I know
full
all about
crap.
it. I saw So I Married an Axe Murderer.
I feel like you probably that Buzz Lightyear suit probably smells similar to Hargis.
Hargis?
Haggis.
You're going to the UK as well next year. You'll get a real experience.
There's been talks. We're supposed to go in October.
Oh, you don't have? It's not official yet.
I haven't booked it yet.
Is that the anniversary thing?
No, just Tyler and his wife, the one we went to Italy with, they're going there. So, however, we did decide if we do it.
Yes.
Breaking news. We're bringing my mother. Help with the old kiddo.
Jesus. It's not that he really loves her. It's just,
I
love her.
mean, you don't have to say it right in front of your dad. It's like, by the way, we're bringing my mom.
I think I'm going to leave him to watch the kid?
He'd come home. I'd be down the pub. He'd be walking around the pub.
Oh, can you imagine him on the loose in Ireland? Oh, my God. He'd be best friends with everybody.
Here's the thing, Gio.
They would
you would
love him.
it.
Oh, yeah.
You know what? You take your mom on your trip. I'm going to take Gio on my trip.
I have the ability to get along with people.
Oh, I know you
It's the
do.
only ability I have.
think you would actually have a lot of fun with us.
Is anybody bookmaking in Ireland?
Here's the thing.
It'll be an untapped market
It's
for
going to
us.
be me and Sam, you and Charlie. You guys you just watch her, make sure she doesn't get into trouble. She'll protect you. She's a little bit bigger, but
She's about a foot
I think
taller.
you guys are going to have a lot of fun over there. I'll have
Maybe
fun.
she could drive
with
me
her.
around.
Honestly.
Hey, that'd be great. Would you take him?
There's
just
a
said
real thing. If you pay for the tickets, he can come with me.
The flight?
Pays for everything else.
What's the flight? No kidding.
Flight.
What about Chicago? Is that said? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Now you get direct flights to Ireland from Nashville,
with
which
United,
is pretty
you
nice. No, you don't. No. Yeah, I know.
We will be flying into...
But you still put it on the business card either way. I mean,
Well, I got all those miles. That's maybe. I tell you what, though.
no.
Where
That's
would
the
you fly
thing.
into?
I've told you this before,
We're flying to
Michael.
Trenton.
You don't use your miles on business trips. You don't.
Yeah,
you
and
use it on a personal trip.
We're good. I don't worry about what I'm doing.
I'm just saying.
Here's the thing: when I own the business, I still have to pay the money. The write-off is not worth the capital coming out of my pocket.
The capital that comes out of your pocket is all written off, and you then get the bonus miles from it, though.
I understand how it works. Say you spend 10 grand on plane tickets, though, and you just pay for them. You paid 10 grand. You got your tickets. If you write it off, you still have to. You don't get to use the miles, so you pay in the actual 10 grand as opposed to be getting free.
You get to write the miles, and you get more miles on top of it.
Well, you still get miles if you buy with miles with my United Sapphire card. So don't worry
Jerry,
about
they're going to write it off. You don't know what a write off is.
What is it?
Yeah, but they
Write it
do.
up. Write it up.
They do.
Right.
They're the ones writing it off.
Yeah.
They're the ones right.
But you still got to pay the 10 grand as a business owner. Now you're coming out of pocket all the capital. The exchanges, you then save about 20% in tax because that's your tax bracket. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather just save the 10 grand and use the miles.
I don't think that explanation makes sense, but that's okay.
You are paying $10,000 as a business, which is really just you. You are the business.
Absolutely, yes.
You're paying 10 grand.
Which is the same as personal, because if I'm paying
Personal, I'm not paying. I'm using my miles. You're saying don't use miles.
I'm saying you save those miles to use it for another time. So you're just building up miles on miles.
I don't pay for travel anywhere. I always just use miles.
You always use miles for personal trips as well?
Always, for everything.
So that's great. Now you can save those miles
But then I have to come
get
up
extra miles.
Right, you're missing the point though. You are paying instead of using miles. And yes, you get a write-off. I don't want to come out of pocket 10 grand for 4 tickets. I got to buy, by the way, I have to buy 4 tickets now because that little jerk is over 2. He needs a ticket, and I got to get one for mom now.
Well, he was a great kid.
I'll tell you one thing.
Until he turned 2.
I'll tell you one thing. We are not flying first class there. Well, maybe me and Hannah will. 2 pods and then 2 for them in the back.
Put him in the storage thing with the bags.
Oh, that's like they put the dogs in there.
Yeah, just get him a heated heated
Give him
bag.
some Benadryl.
Yeah, knock him right out.
Like the melon.
Throw a pull-up on him.
Yeah.
Yeah, extra Pampers.
Yeah, you're definitely coming with me. You know how to party.
Dad of the year. Great. Oh, brother.
All right, so we talked about. The only thing I was going to bring up on Chrome was you've got Breakers Delight and hobby boxes. I'm curious, where do you see the difference? Like, why go to the hobby versus the Breakers Delight? Obviously, we know the difference is a lot less base, a lot less cards in the Breakers Delight.
Yeah, hobby's skewed more toward like the inserts and the SPs.
So
Breakers Delight is more just a straight color.
Overall, spot for spot, you're going to have a more expensive spot on the Breakers Delight case break than the hobby.
Yeah, I think
right?
our Delight BYT is quite a bit more.
But you think
because Delight
overall,
cases are like $7,500, aren't they?
Let me see. Breakers Delight cases right now.
I think hobby's like $6,000.
Yeah, but you fill those anyway, don't you?
Oh yeah, we'll film. We're just saying.
Breakers Delight on a box is $1,250.
So 6 boxes. So yes, so 8,000. Call it almost $8,000. 7,500. You can get them for 7,500 other places. What's a hobby box or case doing?
So just hobby.
500.
Trying to find a hobby that's actually priced out.
And that's a 12-box case. So
let's go with.
Go ahead. Give me that number.
I'll have to go Steel City. I can't find even.
Fine. Sean's a nice person.
Why is there even there? I can't find a hobby box price.
They were doing about 500.
Okay.
So $6,000 for the case.
$2,000 cheaper.
Yeah.
Okay.
1,500.
15. Yeah. So your hobby cases are about 20% cheaper than Delight.
Okay.
So if your Celtics are 200 in Delight, they're probably $160, $170 in hobby.
So overall, where do you think the better value is, though?
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet.
Okay.
It gets weird because sometimes, and then we'll never say this, but there are times when stuff is like with Topps Chrome Update Baseball.
Yeah.
I don't care about the price. Delight was the best product.
Yeah.
The color and the autograph quality was way better coming out.
Well, that's
but like in years past, though, Hobby, like 2 years ago, Topps Chrome Hobby was unfreaking believable, and Jumbo and Delight I thought stunk.
Well, and the reason I even ask you is because I know.
Why do you ask, Jesse?
When Topps Chrome Star Wars came out, they did the same thing. There was a Breakers Delight and there was a Hobby version, and a lot of people were like, "Oh, go Breakers Delight, less cards, but you have." I think there was like an extra auto in there, maybe an extra sketch. Ultimately, that sounded better, but you would start pulling Hobby boxes where it's like, "Oh, they actually threw in like an extra auto than what they said guaranteed," or you ended up getting maybe like, I don't know, people were valuing the Hobby equal to it, and it was like, oh, the Breakers Delight started becoming harder to move.
Yeah.
Because of the fact that the Hobby was so good. I almost wish there's a part of me where it's like, oh, I wish they would stick directly to the odds that they print out as opposed to making it even better, even though as a consumer, I want it to be the same. But as a seller, it's like, oh, well, now it's making the other one harder to move. So.
Oh, yeah, because people look at like, why would I pay the
exactly.
upcharge? Yeah. Yep.
But,
yeah, I think we are, I want to say it's like about 2/3 of our case count is Delight cases compared to Hobby.
I will say this: if you are thinking about buying it, if you see a decent deal out there, maybe move on it, because it looks like all the big breaker store or all the big box stores are not listing it.
Just come win them for free. Thursday night, baby.
Like I think they're probably not listening because they're waiting to see if they can jack the price up even more than what it is.
That's crazy. I saw 1,200 last week. So 1,200 times 6, 7,200. Yeah. So they were 12 to 1,250. So 72 to 7,500.
Yeah.
Which is disgusting.
I don't have anything else except Mailbag. So
thank God. Yeah, Mailbag. I forgot we had one.
Moby's ain't open today.
Yeah, he's getting nothing to do.
Oh, I got Main Street.
What do you do on Mondays?
Main Street. The place next to Brian's Motorsports.
Well, Eddie's place.
Oh, Saunders Ferry.
Wait.
That Main Street's a rough joint next to Shipley's Donuts.
Just all regulars.
Oh.
I walked in there. I was like, what is going on?
Wait, there's a bar over there?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. I've never been in there. Is it a full bar or just beer?
Just he's trying to get his liquor license.
Yeah.
$150,000 for that.
It's $150,000
and they put you on a waiting list, and he knows people. It's tough to get.
Wow.
Really?
That's when you know somebody.
Yeah.
And you can get a liquor license. That's when you know ATF and a liquor commission. Boy, they are tough.
Have you been over to Jolly Ollie's? I feel like that's
a tough spot.
Yeah.
He says it's a tough spot in town.
I've been there with
Like
Sam.
rough?
Sam,
Fights,
his wife.
yeah.
And I'm like, and Sam's 6'5", 260, and I'm like, it's getting late. The younger crowd comes in. They said, "Yeah, let's get out of here."
Really?
Yeah. And people like want a shot at him because he's big.
I always see like the lifted trucks over there, and like it's.
And he's been in trouble since he's been down here, and it's like I can't get in trouble. So
yeah.
we just get out of here.
Really,
gonna kill somebody, and it's over.
Save me a few bucks though. Not to be selfish.
What is wrong with you?
I don't know how else it's supposed to sound.
Lord.
Well, I'm just saying.
No,
if he
it's
kills somebody, he gets locked up. I sell the house. I'm not kicking him for the car.
Russ must be out too.
Do you ever get concerned that he views you as a dollar sign, like where you are?
A negative dollar sign.
He's a very business.
Yeah, they're to a fault, I would say, in some instances.
Uncle
It's worked out well for everybody in this room, I'd say.
Uncle Tom's like that. He's very
Uncle Tom.
Which I don't.
Yeah,
it's fine.
I mean, I love Uncle Tom.
Yeah, good. Yeah, like the log cabin thing. Right?
Gioseffi, not Montebello. I have an Uncle Tom on both sides.
He's a great guy too. They're both good guys.
To be fair, I don't know either of them, but I'd love to meet both of them.
Let's move on.
Yeah, keep it rolling.
Cole Binns from Mailbag has a question. So I had posed the question in Mailbag. What do you wish you had known before you had started collecting? So some people have thrown in some answers to that. Cole Binns says that it's better to buy one $20 card than 5 $4 cards.
It depends what you're doing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Like if I want a PC Griffey, I want 4 different cards.
Yeah, I think about that like a $100 versus 5 $20 cards. I could see in some instances where a $20 card has maybe an easier chance to double in value than a $100 card. But at the same time,
it all depends
more
on the
work
card
involved.
right?
I can tell you this too.
There's
Like if I'm
in
buying
that case.
singles to flip them, like that's how I started. Like buying singles, buy, hold, flip. I would rather have 5 $200 cards than one $1,000 card. Because back then, $1,000 was a lot of money for a single. Small buyer pool. I can roll through $200 cards. And also, let's say the card comps at 200, but it's a kind of a nice card. And I might be able to stretch that to like 210, 220. $10 over, and all of a sudden that's 105, 110%. As opposed to a $1,000 card to get 10% above is an extra $100. That's a lot.
Well, I think his point is very similar because, I mean, if you're in a different bracket, a different class of how much you're purchasing, You take a $4 card, you could easily probably sell that as a $10 card, easier than you could at least a 20 to 40. Again, if you were in that.
I was going to say, if I'm flipping, it's different.
But if you'd have more of a pool of buyers at the smaller.
Correct.
Charge.
But if I'm like, hey, I have $20 to spend on Ken Griffey stuff today.
Yeah.
I'd rather have 4 nice $5 cards that are just kind of cool, like inserts, as opposed to one $20 card in general. So it depends what you're buying for.
So
Tame Benz.
I would say, yeah. Nice.
I'd say
nice
stay
point.
in South Dakota, pal. Capital is?
Bismarck.
Nope. It's North Dakota.
Dang it.
You know it.
South Dakota?
One word.
Helena.
It's Montana.
Dang it.
Very close. Also a capital, though.
I can't think of it.
Oh, Montpelier.
Pierre.
St. Pierre. Dang it.
Pierre. Nice. All right.
Ryan Spriggs wants to know, what's the capital of South Dakota? What the heck? We just answered
Pierre.
it.
That was Papa Gio.
Oh, wait, no, hang on. That's something
that out
else.
of my head.
Let me go ahead and ask his question. With the stories of PSA coming out recently and the card sites, LCS, et cetera, coming out and saying that they're no longer submitting to PSA, will this hurt PSA at all long term, or do they really care? How often do the reports come out on number of submissions for each grading company?
They come out monthly with GemRate.
Yeah, well, and they have daily numbers. If you go to the GemRate
really?
website, they have a daily update. But yeah,
I mean, again, to me, the biggest issue with that story, and I think they addressed it, was the inconsistency in grading. A 30-card order has 10 or 11 cards bumped. It's a huge problem. You cannot be inconsistent with grades.
just to be clear on that too, people have been still talking. I think it's dying down finally, but they still have been talking about like the whole buyback thing as if it's been happening or there's multiple instances. There's still only the one instance.
That is telling.
It is so. It's like irritating at this point because it's like I don't want to defend them to the point where it's like, oh, he's just saying that because they're a sponsor of the show. Mm-hmm. Because at this point, it's like, oh, takes all sponsorship out. It's just irritating when people harp on one thing and they make it sound like it's
and they miss
So who was the
things.
exception?
It was a one-time thing that they found errors where they are now fixing that error so it doesn't happen. To Mike's point, yes, the bigger issue is probably the fact that,
100%.
hey, why is it that they were graded one way and then when reviewed, it was graded a different way? That is the bigger issue at hand, but that is not what everybody's been mainly talking about.
Yeah, but that has to get better, period.
Yeah.
Sponsor, no sponsor, grading has to be consistent. I don't think it'll affect them because I think they're pretty have acknowledged it. I think they understand that as well.
Well,
so,
the thing,
at least my money's still with them.
He's talking about like card shops like no longer submitting to PSA. I've seen
some people have, yeah.
I've seen 2 or 3, but it's small shops, and I guarantee you, as soon as it's like, oh, well, their customers are wanting to send their cards to PSA, and you're not, they're going to go somewhere else. I guarantee you they start opening back up if that continues.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like, hey, we shouldn't make changes to activate change that we want to see. Like that, all for it, but at the same time, reasonable. Like that's all I'm saying. Just be reasonable. Trey Reeves, Mike's thoughts on Chrome basketball pricing and what should we expect for future newly licensed products?
Yeah, I mean it's going to be expensive. Topps has the license back, but yeah, I think like to Jesse's point, apples to apples. I think in general, top stuff is going to come out cheaper. Like I think Prism this year would have come out well over $1,000 a box. Not even close with this rookie class. If it had autos, well over $1,000. I still think it's too expensive where it's at, but I thought this was to be expected. And if you're telling me I can get a 30% cut, or not even 30, because Topps is expensive too.
Well, I mean, like you just said, if it was over 1,000, and we're talking about hobby boxes, which is the comparative being around 550, even if it's
hobby only has one auto, I think.
Oh, it's only one auto?
I believe so. So, yeah, I mean, again, this is a really good rookie class. Pricing is still higher than I would like it to be. The other thing I keep in mind, though, Topps Chrome is the most iconic brand in the history of sports cards, like at least modern-day sports cards, and this is the very first one coming back with the license. I think some of the newness will wear off after this, and hopefully that will affect pricing. For a good, like I hope pricing comes down on new stuff.
Which honestly, too.
Like Tier 1 come out at a few $100 a box, not $900 like Panini Black would come out.
I'm seeing a site that's like, I'm not familiar with this site, but they're selling a hobby box for $590. If they're selling it for $590 and it has, like you said, one auto in there.
I think it's one auto.
Yeah, it is. But that's the thing. It's like, okay, well, you come out with one auto, but it's still about half the price of what the other one would have been. So, yeah, I think it's fair pricing, honestly, compared to what people were already paying.
Agreed.
Let's see.
Who is this?
Oh, you don't know? Ask your dad.
Is it a Seinfeld?
It's a Seinfeld character.
Okay, I know who it is.
George?
Nope.
Not Soup Nazi?
Have you seen Seinfeld?
I don't know who
You quoted
Is it Mickey?
Yeah.
The little guy.
Mickey, yeah, little guy.
That's Mickey for sure.
Is little guy? You can say that, right?
Yeah, I think that's fine.
Can't say the M word.
I mean, you can do whatever you want, Mike.
I was going to say it.
Can you not say Rebecca? Is midget not allowed? I thought that was inappropriate.
Might be questionable.
Well, there's midget wrestling. Ain't there?
Rebecca, just tell him no. Right? Just tell him no. We want to err on the side of caution.
A little fella.
Yeah.
So we'll go with little guy.
You could just not talk about him.
What did Mickey refer to himself as in the show?
I don't know.
Maybe we could chat GPT that after.
Yeah. Ryan Munoz is our last mailbag question. Pretty light mailbag today. I wish I had known the big difference in retail and hobby boxes when I started. I was buying blasters up the wazoo. What's funny about this is
protect your wazoo, Ryan.
What I've found there, I don't know, and this is one of those where the Facebook groups can become, they're very good as far as promoting product or like just telling stories or making people aware, but it can also paint a picture of like, oh wow, every blaster out there is fantastic. Like it was like certain products, you go out to your Walgreens and you pick up a blaster and you just pulled an Auto or an out of 10 LeBron or whatever the case may be. And it's like, oh, wow, I'm going to go buy it. The only reason they're posting it is because they hit something. All those other guys who bought all of the blasters and they didn't hit anything. So I'm not saying like blasters aren't worth it in some cases, but just be aware.
It's all relative.
That's I think Ryan's point is, yeah.
Yeah, but if you're buying those things like, oh, it's a guaranteed auto in this,
Exactly.
right? No, it's a hobby box. Oh, there's 3 autos in this hobby box. No, it's a jumbo box.
Exactly.
Yeah, do a little research, Ryan.
Yep.
I like Ryan. Ryan can stay.
That's it. That's your show.
It's fine with me.
He's checked out over here. Back
Well,
Thursday.
because you were so mean to say a nice thing about your dad.
He's a great dad.
Oh. Not very specific.
Until he was 4.
Not very specific, but it was a detail. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, he's a good co-host. How about he's a good third man in? How about that?
I love your
Wicked
dad
smart.
in there. I love your dad in the office.
There
I
you
have a
go.
great time with him.
All right, let's.
I love you so much.
Okay.
You're coming to me.
I got to hang out with Jesse's dad last night. It was a real hoot.
How's his heart? I thought he was dead. He's not dead, right?
It's so difficult. I mean,
Why would he be dead?
So difficult.
And if he was dead, why would I be hanging out with him?
So he got.
so
He's got. They
difficult.
fixed him, right?
They did.
Did he have a?
He had a heart attack.
Oh,
he got the stents. Remember?
Oh,
you made a
God.
lot of jokes about it.
When
Remember?
that happened,
That's
I
what my
forget-
buddy Sam's wife does. She puts those stints in.
Does she really?
Yeah.
When
Oh,
Jesse
that's
said
pretty
that
cool.
on air, I actually felt bad.
Was
after.
it multiple stints?
Yeah, I think he had 3.
I was. He said that. He's like, yeah, my dad had like this heart. I started laughing, not because of his dad. I like his dad. I was laughing so hard that I was like, how did? Remember we had to cut for time.
There
One of the
was,
few times we had to do that, I was in tears crying. I was like, how did your heart? Is your heart gonna outlive his?
That's
was
it's
shocking.
It felt equally as mean then as it does now.
I think we're both trying to say we're happy that he's fine.
He's doing great.
Thank you guys. I'm going to relay that message to him. I'm
Hopefully
sure he's going to
listen to
really
Gave me
appreciate
I
it.
was just kidding.
Gave me
This is
cash last
kidding.
night, by the way. Old school.
Oh, my dad doesn't have Venmo or PayPal or
like
any
it.
of those things.
Carries ones in the outside, ones in the 5s.
Oh, well,
and
you
10s
got to
and
hide the
20s.
big bills.
And
You
you
know.
count it under the table.
Hide
People-
those Tenskis. Yeah.
People put the big bills on the outside. That's a fool's
Always
move.
count it under the bar. You don't put it
Yeah,
up top.
well,
My dad-
obviously.
things I learned from Papa.
Well, there you go.
What else did you learn? Any other words of wisdom before we end the show?
I am DUN done.
There you go. All right. We'll
There
be
you
back
go.
on Thursday. We're going to have a guest. We really bottomed out with
I'm
guests
not, I'm not a
lately.
guest.
Really,
Here's the third man
That's a
in.
Seinfeld line for you right there.
Yeah.
Really bottom out.
Revamp this thing.
Wait,
would
don't
you
we
consider
have-
would you consider a co-host? I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
You ever get a reason to get up in the morning? I like to get the paper.
Yeah.
Wait,
Rebecca's
Rebecca,
her
don't we
name.
have a guest coming up? Because I thought I asked you to send out an invite. Now I can't remember who or when. Am I crazy? Do we have anybody on the calendar?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, maybe that was just for something else then.
All right. A lot of prospects on the horizon. I like it.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys next Thursday with something on the show.
On Thursday, not next Thursday. We'll see you Thursday.
this coming Thursday.
There you go. I like that better. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.
See ya.